Have you ever noticed that animals are able to show compassion and love to each other without being bound by the amount of pigment in their epidermis, without being bound by their species? They are able to help each other when they see each other in need. And yet we as humans live by this idea that we are superior to them. But why? We as humans compare ourselves to animals, and based on their capabilities, we use what they can't do, their discrepancies, and we use those discrepancies to say that we are superior. But are we in fact superior? Are we superior because we can create a compass, a clock, books, airplanes, when in fact we can be bound by the amount of pigment in our epidermis to the point to where we identify with a race and literally hate each other? We can be bound by species to the point to where we selfishly live our lives without taking into account other animals that need life, that need food. But does having the ability to create make one superior? Especially when animals do not need a compass to navigate the world. Animals do not need a clock to gauge the seasons. Animals do not need a book to express compassion, love, and empathy. They innately know. While humans can look at another human, and because of the race they identify with, the religion that they claim, or their politics, they will not even see the humanity of another. Well, I have a question. What if there is no such thing as superiority? What if everything is universally connected? What if front and back are two sides of the same coin? So is in and out. The other half of your breathing apparatus is outside of you. It exists in phytoplankton and trees, and you make up the other half of a tree's breathing apparatus. Maybe it's not about how big you are versus how small you are. Is a mountain made of rocks, or is a mountain rocks? Is a tree made of wood, or is a tree wood? And inside of every acorn, is there not a tree? And inside of that tree, inside of that acorn, are there not several thousands of acorns? And inside of those acorns, aren't there even more trees? And likewise, the world that we see is delivered to our brain via our eyes through a sensory system, causing us to see the world inside of our skulls. But aren't our skulls also inside of the world? When we begin to see the world as universally connected, we will truly see the power that all beings can have when working together. The universe is indeed universally connected. Just as a tree is wood, the sun is light. The clouds and the rain are one and the same. So is the lightning and its flash. They are not different. They are the same. Yet we are aloof to this because we have grasped on to this idea of superiority. But remember, superiority is only a concept.